with the Crypto Lifer. Are you ready? Can you handle the music? Can you handle the beats? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Bam! Let's get it in. Drop it like it's hot, 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 hot. Buying that Matic, buying that Litecoin, batter that Matic and a Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Litecoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Matic and Matic. Dogecoin, 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 Dogecoin. XRP and a XLM, XRP and a XLM. avalanche, 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 avalanche. Some call it AVAX. Some call it AVAX. BPM, 150 BPL, 150 50 50, yo, 150 BPL. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it's rising. Keep it up, keep going. Can't stop when I rockin', keep it spittin', flippin', never a rockin', kickin'. Well, I quit when I hit, and I hit, and I flip, and I dip, and I rip, and I dip. Never stop when I cop, and I rock, and I rock, and I drop, and I keep it flippin'. Let's quiet it down. Quiet down, 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 quiet Here it comes. Bang, bang, here it comes. Yeah. 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 Nah. Just to play all that music and then just show up like, hey, I was just hanging out, having a little mineral water with my wife. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing the most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We're going to break down what happened in the trading group today, but it was an epic Saturday to be a lifer, if anything. Shout out to BOOKMAP bringing us the liquidity to the upside. Shout out to anyone that watched my morning update, and I just love that I go up in the morning. Shout out to Jason Casper. Always check out what he's doing, see what he says sometimes. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to Escalade. We're looking at Cadillac Escalades a little bit today. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And may God bless you all for hanging in. See you, Sammy. And sometimes, honestly, I won't even watch Jason Casper, but if I'm watching one of my videos, his video will just come up after mine, just because we're in the same thing. So even if I wasn't, because somebody's like, oh, and I'm not saying I don't watch it, but I usually watch a lot of my own stuff. Look at Casper to $10. Do you think that could really happen? Crypto Galaxy, people are going to get $10 Casper. I mean, that's insane. But look at the big move coming. Everyone jumped in on my bandwagon, right? But it's funny, man. No, whatever. I mean, I'm not the only guy, but big move coming. Monster move coming. I said monster. I'm the one. I came up with the monster this morning. And look at that. 5,000 views. First time that I ever got 5,000 views on a morning live stream. That's a first time for this entire channel. So the first time the channel on the Saturday morning was able to garner 5,400 views. That means something is happening in crypto. The sentiment is changing. People are more apt to click on crypto videos. It's getting pushed by Google. They're making more money on the ads. So, it's getting searched more. Google is going to cater to that search engine, and we're going to see a push to the upside. I'm telling you right now, my channel itself is blowing up. 47,600 subscribers and counting, on our way to 48K and to 50K. We could do it. Only 2,000 more. Basically, help me get there. Hit the subscribe button. Send it to your family and friends. Shout out to everybody out here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you were on my morning live stream, I gave you this basically symmetrical triangle. I said, man, this thing is booming to the upside. I could see this thing make a serious move to the upside. I felt it. There was something brewing. We went to 5. We went to 6 cents. Casper hit a new all-time high of 6 cents. Yes! And that's what I'm talking about when you have a bag as big as mine of Casper. And I'm sure I'm not the biggest guy in the game, but my bag of Casper is $21,000. I mean, I'm going for the gusto, dude. And we're in the lows. Like, this market this is still the beginnings. And if I were to sell my whole bag of Casper, $21,492, beautiful gains for Casper. And I jumped in at the right time, back in with the whole load. Shout out to anyone that jumped in with me for Casper. We did it. We nailed it. And God bless you all. Immutable X up 25%. I just talked about it in my video today. Top 5 Gaming, EGLD banging on them, Casper banging on them, Pulse Chain, Sui, and WeMix, the biggest gainers of the day. In the last hour, we got EGLD making a huge move to the upside. Someone asked about it earlier today. This is one of my bigger holdings. I held EGLD, got up to $50,000. EGLD, baby, 25%. I still hold my EGLD on the Meyer app. On the cell phone, it sits there, and you can mine it, and you actually get, interest. So this looks like a boom up, and we're coming in for the retest. To me, this is a retest. The retest is the likely place where you get back inside of a trade. This looks like it's going to boom to the upside. I may enter a trade right now live in front of you just to see what could happen for kicks and giggles here. It's got a 2-to-9 risk-reward ratio right there. This is what's called a retest, 15-minute resetting. If the 7-minute looks good to me, it does. It looks like I could get myself a move. Now, I'm also looking for some hidden bullish on the 7. Swing down to swing down while swing up. I got hidden bullish on the 7-minute time frame. This tells me I could get myself a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. It seems to pump when I come on. Today we had a beautiful pump on the live stream. I called the pump basically, on the live right here. Also, I documented my call today on Twitter. But if you were in my live stream, this was here on the free, you can see me for free. I gave the stop loss, the entry, and the target. I talked about it. I said I'm going long. This is my trade. I was still in a trade. I called it out. I said this is what I'm doing. I also gave the Casper setup live on my live stream. I said I'm going in 8.73% in total. It could reverse up here too. There's a little bit of hidden bullish going on here as this swings up or this swings down. People don't know what to do when the rallies get out of control. You try to take profit and then it runs away from you. The load up point was down when no one cared, when you had all this time We were scooping Casper up way down below 5, at a penny. We've been trading Casper on and off and talking about it almost every day on my channel. It's probably our premier coin of the crypto lifers. It's our favorite coin, really. We are Casper. We are like the Casper people, man. I don't know the name of it. Casper crew, Casper peeps, whatever you want to call us. But bam, call me Mr. Profit. We are banging on them to the upside. So I gave the trade this morning, all right? And listen, I ran a clinic on Thursday on Trading Wars, right? I gave the trade this morning up on Saturday when most people take the day off. I see another trade brewing right here to the upside for Bitcoin. And this is a Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Don't let me tell you different. There's a bit of a cup here. It's a shallow cup and handle, but you can always make it deeper. And that's an ascending cup and handle. It's a breakout of an ascending triangle with a retest on the top of the channel with hidden bullish divergence on the 7. Tells me it could continue to the upside. Very be careful, though. We could easily lose the trade and get dumped on. It is Saturday night. But, this is something that I recognize many times as a possible move to the upside. Look for an inefficiency if we could find it. We got one right here. Oh, no. We got one right there. And we poked into there. But I see a move happening for Bitcoin. And as me is, I can't pump BTC, right? So, with that being all right? And I moved some of my USD that I had here over to Bitcoin, made a Bitcoin trade. That Bitcoin trade played out. I closed it today. The only thing when you trade BTC pairs, or not BTC pairs, but BTC here, it doesn't I closed the trade and it didn't say I closed it when I show the P&L, and then it doesn't show the money that I'm up. It does show when I'm here, but just when I show the little cool picture, that's all. Everything's right here on side, but it doesn't show the cool picture. But this is what I see happening for Bitcoin to the upside. I redraw the trade. I remake it right here in front of myself. Double click the screen so I can see everything nice and bigly. Yes, I said bigly, nice and bigly. And I want to see it nice and big. Clarity is the key, right? Now, we know I have a resistance at 34,800. Good place. If we break that, it's not going to be too good, right? So Bitcoin, I like that 2.75 risk to reward ratio that I'm seeing here, all right? And do we go big or go home? Let's take a look here. And then I plug this in, hit the long tool. And it's important you do this on the perpetual futures contract, because if you don't do it, these numbers will be off. And if you're playing with serious money, and and again, this is all fake money because we don't use real money, because why would I be using real money, right? No one does that. But if you were to use real money, this is my real account. I'm just saying, always use a demo account if you're going to do anything that no one's ever done before. And again, don't listen to a YouTuber. And I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, all right? I'm just a guy that likes to trade and talk about trading, all right? Teach you about all the ups and downs that come with trading. So I could risk 105 for 290. I like that trade. Makes sense to me, all right? And, let me see what's happening on the bigger time frame. Do I have like a 4-hour dumping on my face? Let me take a look. Let's assess for a second before I dabble in so fast. But I am getting a little bit of FOMO here on the 5-minute time frame. Seems like we might get a bit of a retest here to the upside for bitty Bitcoin. What I like about it is it would have to go through the pattern for me to get stopped out. And so if it goes inside the pattern, then it's kind of sad. It's like the pattern failed and it never happened in the first place. So I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So I could risk 100 to make through. I could miss 200 to make 600. We could go hard or go home tonight, right? What do you say? What do you say? We go hard or go home? All right, we'll go hard or go home. I'll either take a $200 beating or we'll make a $600 gain during the live. How's that? Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're in. We're in. And I'm willing, if I take a beating, I take a beating. We've had a great run. All right? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. $39,000 trade, $5,000 in at 8x. Let's see what happens. I'm likely going to get banged out. It's not good to trade Saturday night, in my humble opinion, but it is a retest. It makes sense to me. But we'll see what happens. All right. I'm trading the Sammy cup and handy. Can the cup and handle in the divergence play out for Sammy, or will I get knocked in the face in front of everybody? Only time will tell. Stay tuned for more on the next episode of Will Sam Get Banged and Will Sam Get? Why do I always say the stupidest bang? Will Sam Get liquidated on the live? All right. Looks like we're already up a bit on the trade. A nice $2. Let's see what happens. Only go time, man. Only go time, right? Hey, if I can pull it off again, Will Sam Get Banged? I know exactly. Like, always saying something stupid, man. Like, All right, let's take a look at the all-time history index here for Bitcoin and break it down for you on a Saturday night. And what we're going for is this flag to break to the upside, 5 minute to flip back up to 35K, and for us to get some bacon on the beach, baby. All right? Bacon on the beach. Only time will tell. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's happening. We're still up in the trade. Wait, 982. I thought I got in at 961. Look, that's not making sense, see? I got in at 969. It's at 984. I should be up in the trade. Right? Everyone correct? Look, I got in at 969. It's at 990. This trade should be way up now. Should be more up than $3, in my humble opinion. Something's going on here, right? It's not computing the trade right. My humble opinion. I'm positive in this trade, so Maxi. Unless it's adjusting the leverage that I'm taking, you know. See how it's changing the leverage around? I don't know why, is it, you know. I should be up way more than $3, right? At that percentage move. Says my fair price was 974, 969, 975. It's funny. It's this is not adjusting right now. Hold on. It could be my VPN. It's weird. There it goes. It's right now. Yeah, it's still a little off though. It's moving slow. It's pretty weird. Yeah. Sometimes open P&L is based on mark price. Yeah. Or fair price, they're saying too, right? Still weird. Anyway, we'll take it one step at a time. I like Canto here, but could it make a right shoulder and dump on us? It very well may. All right. Look out for this to happen and then for it to dump down. It could possibly. That's why I want to see it kind of break out and get a pump out. But I like Canto. Token metrics is all about it. It's been ripping, as you can see, to the upside. It's had a major move, and it looks like it may want to continue all the way up to the target of 43 cents. Canto on my radar. You might want to walk, just, you know, hit an alert. See, Canto's not something I'm going to run into right now, but if it breaks out, makes a little flag here, it's going to tell me that it's more likely to make some gains for me. So we're going to watch that. All right. Add alert there. Boom. And remember, I always use a stop whenever I'm trading. Super, super important that we're using a stop. All right. And there we go. The trade should be, yeah. And we're up $13 of the trade already. Let's see where we go here. All right. But it's looking like a nice retest tonight. And there's a lot of people shorting the market that I don't think, you know, they left their shorts on Friday night and they started to hang out tonight. And then they don't want to look at their trade. They're like, there is liquidity to the downside. But whenever you have this light little box up here, I wouldn't be surprised if we made it to 35.5 tonight. Crush the shorts real quick. I'll get out of my long right quick. Like, I'm going to get out quick. Like, I'm not trying to be in this trade too long. I just want to snatch some gains and be on my way. Up $16 already. If you're in the trade, you already can take some gains and walk away. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But I did enter what's called a retest, which is a likely bounce to the upside here for Bitcoin with low stochastics and hidden bullish divergence on the 7-minute. It's almost like a cheat code. But you never know. There's no guarantees. But I'm also Sammy Cup and handy. We got one of those. There's a high likelihood we could get a move, but you never know. Only time will tell, and it could dump in my face in 2 seconds. I have to own up to that and know that. When you're trading, that's all it is. You know what I mean? All right, so look at Canto. That's on my radar right now. Let's take a look at the total market cap in all of cryptocurrency, something you really want to focus on. That's right, baby. That's right. Let's go. Yeah. So look, the total market cap on the 12 hours is about to explode. Just had a golden cross. Looking really nice. Things are starting to build. The momentum is coming. The altcoins are getting bought up like you read about. People are freaking out. That's creating a bit of chaos here in the market. And now we got ourselves a bit of a rising wedge here that may just want to go parabolico. And it's got that feeling, that parabolic vibe, right? The parabola. The parabola. I always say it like I'm eating peanut butter, right? The parabola. I eat like, you have to stick like a whole, it has to have bread, so you have to put peanut butter on the bread, roll it into a ball, stick it in your mouth. You have to be like, the parabola. I'm eating the parabola. The parabola, you know? Anyway, this thing could make a massive move. You would take this to this wick to this wick here. flip that. And I mean, we're talking 1.57, 1.58 trillion. We're talking some money coming into this market. Right now, we're at 1.27. We're talking $300 billion. That's a lot of monkey. You know what? And people are running out of the dollar. The yield, the bond market didn't plan out too well getting those T-bills. What may not have been the exact move. And so people are starting to realize things are not kosher. All right? And it's funny, like, see this fair price and this price. I just never seen that. It's weird. Something. Oh, no, I'm on the USD right now. Interesting. That's why. I'm sorry, everybody. Look, I was on the perpetual for USD while I was watching the UST trade. It was me. See, I made the mistake. See, it wasn't them. They were spot on, dude. 991. All right. Everything's looking cool now. Up $22. This is looking like we're about to get the move to the upside here. It's about to get tasty. Does Lifer make another call? If I make another call today, can I take a week off and just ride off into the sunset? I think I've done enough for the crypto community. You know what I mean? I can wash my hands and just go off and be like, remember that guy that used to be here? That guy, that Lifer guy? Yeah, he made like 1,000 calls straight and then he just rode off into the sunset and disappeared. Said he was from a time traveler. Who knows? Great guy. Used to talk about God, loved him, and then he was gone. Just disappeared. Bitcoin went to 35K and he took his money and ran. Look up $39, $44. That's how you make $40 real fast. Trade on a Saturday night. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I greatly appreciate it. I do not waste your time. See, I gave you a trade the second this happened. So far, so good. You know, I'm not trying to say it. I don't want to jinx it. Let's keep it rolling. But we got the liquidity above. We got the retest. The TA says we're going up. We don't even have too much liquidity. We got just enough at 35.5 to keep us alive. 35. Can you keep us alive, baby? And can we stay above 35,000 and really get above it right now to the upside? Shout out to Burke on the house. Shout out to After Hours Investing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all, baby. Appreciate you all. There it is. Can we get that little... It's a move to the upside. Anyway, so look, I mean, I've been drawing this cup and handle, talking about this possible move to the upside, right? This was the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour looked good. So far, that trade's open right down here at 34.6. That's up in my money. All right. So weird. This trade took a weird turn, even though the spot trade's booming. And see, they're playing games with me. I know, there it is. So USD is stronger than, So Tether's stronger than the dollar. You get it? Tether's like worth more than the buck right now. Eventually that's going to happen. Why? Because you can move Tether around, right? You can't move the dollar around. So eventually Tether will probably be worth like $1.01. Because people will be like, dude, I'll give you $5 for $4 worth of Tether. Tether could actually eventually be worth more, like $1.10 or $1.20. People don't realize that. But they're like, no, it's pegged to the dollar. Maybe because it's pegged, they'll find a way to keep it pegged. It will always be pegged. But I would be wary. You know, I would be wary. So the total market cap, back to what we're seeing here, looks like it's going to get a big move up for $300 billion in movement. This 12-hour really wants to move. Yes, I see the bearish div. Yes, it's not amazing. And yes, we could break down, but we've had so many days to break down. And the more this stochastic broke, the stochastic broke down, even did a double bottom while we hit the tops. I mean, I'll tell you right now, that's an interesting idea, and that's something that I teach my students. That's an anomaly. That's when you know the market is starting to get so much buy pressure that the indicators themselves are starting to weaken from the buy pressure. They can't even handle the pressure, all right? So this shows me something is brewing to the upside. Asia is about to wake up, 8 a.m. It's Sunday morning. They're going to see that we've been pumping Bitcoin most of the day. They're going to see 35K. Hopefully they get cold feet and decide, you know what, they'd rather buy now before we pump it to 40K. They might go to bed tonight and then wake up the next day, Monday morning, and miss out again. Maybe they should start to buy. Let's call Willie Woo. He should get his boys and start to pump that price. Shout out to everybody here. You know? Yo, Willie. Hold on one second. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, Willie, bro. Yeah, what's going on, man? Sam, cut that live, man. How you been? Yo, Willie, I need you to pump this price for Bitcoin, man. I need you to get like billions of dollars right now. I'm in a heavy long. I need that, bro. Can you please call on some people to get that moving? Just a couple more times, man, please. I'm growing the stream. It really, really pushes to the upside. You know what? Lifer, for you, man, anything. Yo, Willie, you're the man, dude. Spot on, man. I'll get you back. You know I got you. You know I got you. All right, peace. All right, man, he called it. Short squeeze coming. About to get blasted to the upside. Willie, man, I love you. Thank you so much for the love, man. Appreciate you, brother. So look at this. 12-hour about to blast to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. On the total market cap. That thing looks mean right now. I would watch this. And again, I could be wrong. We could Bart Simpson and dump all the way to the downside. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have to say that. But this looks likely. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Things starting to brew that we could get a move to the upside. Shout out to Chaos Trigger in the house. Shout out to everybody here. Bang, bang, bang. Tino's calling Steve. We could do no wrong. Lifer, the fact that the American isn't the only big player in crypto could be the most bullish aspect. That's what I'm saying, man. When you trade stock market, you're just trading like, when you trade crypto, you're trading with the whole entire world, man. Look at that loopy RSI, stochastic. That says a big move could be coming. And the hidden bullish divergence is strong right now. It's real, and it's starting to pressurize. That's really what you want to see. Hello got the sell-off to the downside. Massive sell real quick. Right after I took off the live stream, just someone wailed us on us. This could be making a diamond to the downside. The bigger time frames do suggest it could reset. Unlike Bitcoin, it's very overbought on the 12-hour. Really far away from the 21-day moving average. To me, this thing has to come back down to roost. I did take profits. Even though it's a long-term hold, I did personally take some profits. It was an immense pump out of nowhere. Every time it's had that, it's had at least a reset of some type or some type of at least small pullback. So I'm going on the fact, and I could be wrong. Maybe I'll have to chase. And at one point, I will have to stop swing trading these because I'm going to miss out, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll go. We'll take it from there one step at a time. All right? One step at a time. All right? Up 19 bucks of the trade. I'm not going to look at it anymore. Let me put it up here so I have it up there. And I'm trading here on MEXC, baby. MEXC is the place to be. Shout out to anyone that's kicking it with me here on a Saturday night. That means you are a lover of cryptocurrency. A lot of people go out tonight and drink alcohol in America. It seems to be what is the coolest thing to do. Who here knows someone that's a family or a friend that's likely out tonight drinking alcohol? Anybody? I know a few of my friends that are, I'm not calling them right now, but I can, if I put money down right now, there's a high likelihood that they are out drinking tonight. You know what I mean? Who here knows some friends and family members that are probably out drinking tonight? I do. I definitely do. This is my alcohol. He's EGL is going crazy. That's what's happening. Let's take a look at EGLD, man. One of my favorite altcoins in the game too. And I like and I like how they went to Multiverse X. Like that's their name now. So smart that they got away from the other branding. Multiverse X, I mean, that's what that is a moon. Look at that, man. All the way up to 47. And that's what happens. You get above the 200 SMA, things start to get busy. And when I tell you things break out parabolically out of a rising wedge, I mean it. I mean it. Rising wedges can absolutely just turn into something. And look, there was a golden cross on the 12-hour time frame. Just things that you have to think about and point out, all right? I'm making money while my friends are spending money. That's the thing. They're out drinking, hurting their brain cells, right? Wasted money. We're sober, clean, learning new ideas, learning how to change the world, helping other people, keeping our discipline and our focus and our mind spot on, man. I'm a bouncer. I'm leaving for work soon to watch people turn into idiots. Jimmy the Villain, we love you. Jimmy Villain, we love you, buddy. That used to be me. I love a lifer of recovery, and I love your stream and energy. Shout out to Patrick Leishman. We love you. EGLD definitely had a G candle to the upside. Now, is that going to come back down? It's pretty fast, pretty, insane. That takes small time frames. When you see a move like this, you have to go to the small time frames. Wow, look, it's jalopy sauce right there. Let me take a look at another exchange just to see if, I just want to see, sometimes you might get a little thicker liquidity glob. So Bybit on the 32nd has a little more to look at here. So right now it's in a symmetrical triangle. Honestly, they normally break to the downside, but you never know tonight with what's happening. I mean, this could be a shoulder, a head, right shoulder, and we break down. But wow, even in the last, look, this thing exploded on the 30-second chart. So that means in the last, wow, from 8 o'clock to 8:20, it went up in 20 minutes. This is crypto, man, not the stock market. In 20 minutes, 90% in 20 minutes. And someone was bringing it up today on the live stream this morning. They were like, EGLD, look at EGLD. Honestly, it may go for more here on this 30-second chart. Look how it wants more. It really does. Like, and a lot of times I look at this like it's in a falling wedge that fell out and fell back inside. And it makes like a little shoulder head on the right shoulder. See the cup and the handle there on the 5 second? Anyway, I don't want to get you too crazy. You're chasing. Oh, Bitcoin's looking thick right now. Trades it to 43. We're getting some green candle action here. Stochastic starting to turn. 5 minute looking lovely. Can we get that move that I want on the live, baby? Can I not look like a fool? Can you show me the love? Can you just make it look like I'm a pro at this trading thing on my Saturday Night Live just so it all goes well? You know what I mean? Let's go, baby. Yeah, it does look like a big W. See what he said? That looks like a big W. That thing looks like it's going to continue to moon. Measured move is 76. I don't know what's going on, but something's brewing. Looks like we're in somewhat of a bull run. But if you speak to other people, they say this is just a fake rally. Don't make... You know what? Even if it is a fake rally, make some money. Like, I make money. Like, I've sold Solana. Like, these people are crazy who are, like, so stuck in this, like I'm swing trading, baby. I'm taking gains. Like, not everything has to be a long-term hold. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Gary Cardone is in the live chat, I heard. Shout out to Gary. Yo, man. It's your man G. Yo, shout out to Uncle... The Bitcoin Uncle G. Shout out to Gary Cardone on the house. God bless you, brother. My man. My brother from another, man. From one twin to another, bro. So thankful for discovering this channel. I would have never discovered Caspa and GFAL if I didn't. Thank you. Shout out to Crypto Maniac. You could thank me when the bull runs over, man. We got a long ways to go, brother. Let's just take it one step at a time. And you did it. You did it. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't put my hand on your mouse and click buy. You did it, baby. Shout out to you, man, for doing what you're doing, man. God bless you for coming on in. How many people we got tonight? The channel is absolutely exploding. 575 beautiful souls, 242 likes, $21 in chat revenue. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going. Listening to you, boss, from my butt at work in Montreal. Sammy, do you think the larger 4-hour pattern we were in on Bitcoin is a Livermore cylinder? It's a rising pattern with a winding price range, usually bullish, resetting the daily as well. I've never heard of the Livermore cylinder. So you just taught me. Analysis on Twitter spotted the pattern on Bitcoin known as the accumulation cylinder winding mouth, known as a rare, slow forming but potentially explosive pattern where price brackets back and forth to the ups and detonates to the upside. The pattern was first identified by Jesse Livermore, the legendary trader who invented technical analysis. He invented it, man. Ethereum could also be in the process of resolving its own Livermore cylinder. And he came from Massachusetts, man. Gives me goosebumps, bro. Shrewsbury, Mass, man, right near my house here. Died in New York City. I just did an amazing video on this guy. You guys got to check it out. We make so many videos here on the channel. People don't realize we make narrative. Look at this piece of absolute narrative beauty. President Woodrow Wilson led sword. His consistent winning streak led to a ban from most of Boston area bucket shop that welcomed him. This is his entire life, soon grew wary of edited winning streak and narrated to perfection. Spread and imposed restrictive margin requirements. This is an A&E documentary. I worked in television for 15 of years of my life. I made $1 million television. I worked for David Letterman. I know how to do the audio. I know how to do the lighting. I know how to do the editing. I know how to present it in a way that it should make it all the way to the big screen, baby. And we're bringing you high quality videos all the time here. You got to watch the life of Jesse Livermore. I'm going to put this in the comment section, please. I'm telling you right now, this channel, people don't even realize how much this channel, when people really come to terms with what this channel is doing and what it has going for it, we've made some of the greatest calls for Bitcoin. Tonight, I'm in a call. I gave it to you. This morning, I gave a call. During the day, I gave a call that we hit in my trading group. We already took gains today. You know, the trade is now up massively as we preach through 35,000, up 1% already for 50 beans, holding it down. I mean, that's the quickest $50 you can make. Again, you can't do what I do unless you have the skills and the knowledge, and you've been doing this for a long time, right? I'm only using 8x leverage. Not a lot of leverage on 5,000. It's not a big deal, right?
But this is what it was supposed to have. We're supposed to get this bounce here out of the falling wedge, the hidden bullish divergence, and this beautiful stochastics RSI. This is what I go for. This is my strategy. This is the something. When I see this, I went hard on Bitcoin on the 3-day chart when I saw this. I went big on Bitcoin with a big amount, on spot. Like, I changed my life already this year alone, man. You can too if you have the want and desire, if you have the desire to get educated, all right? And let's talk about these super chats that just came in hot. Let's talk about it here on the fan funding. Josiah Jelowick, thank you so much, man. We can all thank you now. You and this group are the best thing other than my kids in my life. Love this group. God bless you, brother. Thank you. So, yo, Lifer, I'm back, bro. Sending some sun and foam. Yo, I thought about you. I was in St. Pete, and I thought about you, my friend. And I think about you from time to time. You are always in my heart and soul. And I'm going to be back in Sarasota, I believe, this December. And if I get a chance, man, we are definitely going to hang out. Jesse, I love you. You mean a lot to me. Your story changed me forever. Your pain that you went through, your connection to God is something that I hold dear and makes me really connected to you. And I just want to let you know, Jesse, I think about you throughout the time. I think about Umbrella. I think about you throughout the time, and I love you, man. And everyone, Jesse Marshall, someone who joined the trading group. Then when I went out to Sarasota, him and his wife took me out to dinner. He paid for dinner. He paid for the dinner. He took my whole family, me, my wife, and kids, to a really nice dinner in Sarasota, Florida. His wife was lovely. His family was lovely. It was just, I believe his daughter was sick that night, so she couldn't come out. But, we were really, really happy that we had just a really nice time. And so, I've met a lot of these people that are a part of the live stream. A lot of these people have been in my life. I like the lifers. You will love the lifers. Like the people you're meeting on the other side of the screen, they're some of the nicest, most successful, well put together people I've ever met in my life, man. Jesse, I love you, man. I hope everything is going well for you. I just, as you can see, things have just been continuously getting better for me. They have not stopped. And I've continued to push forward every single day. God bless you, Jesse. I've told you in the past, XM Radio needs a crypto talk show. You were the guy. Go get it. Shout out to Moonshine. Oh, we're going to get a big deal, man. Something's coming our way. I'm telling you, I've been manifesting something big. Something big is coming my way. I can tell. I know it. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat from Moonshine. And I like that you go to fan funding, and it just shows you all the fan funding right here. I love it. After Hours Investing. ID. Shout out to all the lifers. We'll take a look at that. Thank you. Shout out to all for discovering this channel. I would never have discovered Cash and Crypto. God bless Crypto Maniac 1776. Sammy. Do you think the larger 4-hour pattern we were in a Bitcoin is a Livermore cylinder? You never know, honestly, man. You never know. We can all thank you now. You and this group are the best thing other than my kids in my life. Love this group. Shout out to Josiah Jelowick. I've been calling him Joshua for freaking 3 months, man, and I feel horrible. Finally at the screen share, I was like, your name's Josiah, man. I'm so sorry. Sammy, do you think the larger 4-hour pattern we were in on Bitcoin is a Livermore cylinder? I'd have to look at it. I want to see what it is. Let's see if they're going to show me the pattern here. Yeah, they will. Let me get no picture of it. Livermore is epic, man. So if he said something, you gotta take it in. No one's going to show a picture of the thing? I'll figure this out. Livermore cylinder in trading, right? I just learned to use Google faster. Livermore cylinder. There it is right there, yeah. A bullish megaphone, for sure. I call it a bullish megaphone. I didn't know it was called a Livermore cylinder. But, dude, there you go, man. First identified by the legendary trader Jesse Livermore, the guy basically invented technical analysis. The accumulation cylinder with a widening mouth is a rare, slow-forming, but potentially explosive pattern where the price brackets back and forth between two non-parallel lines until it detonates to the upside. I mean, this goes spot on with what I'm saying because we continuously are making these uptrends while the stochastics on major time frames are going down. And I've studied that for years now. It's a science. I'll put a book out on it soon, and people will realize that I have like a dissertation on it at one point. Like, I should have a doctorate in technical analysis at this point. I put in 30, 40,000 hours, probably way more than 10,000 hours. I've ripped through that. Anyway, so let's see, though. You never know, man. 15-minute looks interesting. 7-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute. Everything looks okay here. Let's see what happens. You never know. I'm up 16, hanging on to 7. Now 3. Took a drastic dump there out of nowhere here. All right. This is a smaller, another idea here on the 4-hour, but all-time history index. Now, I looked at this before. The 4-hour looks interesting, but it's starting to get overbought. And the 4-hour doesn't look amazing. All right. Let me just get back to my bigger idea here. So we were here on the 12. And I mean, people are speculating on the cylinder. It could be. You never know. You already have a fallout here, though, which pushes it a little wide. Yeah, I guess there it would be giving it the wider move. I call these bullish megaphones. But yes, I mean, there's a chance here, and I'm expecting this to go to the top of the pattern, back down. I mean, when you're a pattern trader, what you do is you trade zones. Once I hit a bottom zone, it's just likely we go to the top zone. There's still momentum in the 4-hour. There's no reason why this can't continue to the upside, right? We're not curving. We didn't get beat, all right? No guarantees here at all right? The trade went negative, too. It's looking actually pretty bearish. On the 5-minute, it's losing a moving average here. There's a nasty dumpage coming there, and that's curving down, right? You don't want to see it lose this 50, then it will come down lower. If it keeps going, it'll go right down to the 200, right back inside the pattern. And trading on the weekend is sketchy, I'll tell you that right now. $24 loss at this point. We'll see. So let's get back into total and to Bitcoin here. So the 4-hour time frame, let's take a look, is at a resistance too as well, right where we wicked to before. So there's a major resistance for Bitcoin at 35,156. Can we get back above this level? That's the key. That's what we're looking for. Can we get back above the level? All right. And they may be fishing for stop hunts right now too as well. We'll see. The liquidity is kind of drying up above us. The orders are far below. We still have this light box, though. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. They're just going to be kind of trying to grab a few shorts and trying to bring some shorts so we can pump to the upside. Like usually on the weekend, I've noticed they have to come down to bring some shorts in. So look, Bitcoin has to flip 35,100 to remain bullish. That's a key area of resistance because that's where we wicked to before there. Funny how I'm playing like insane techno and then it does that. So we want to see if we can, what's called SR flip this area. Otherwise, there is a chance here that we're making a complex head and shoulder that will break us to the downside. We'll take it one step at a time. And that's what I love about this channel and about how we do things. We take it one step at a time. All right. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So then let's take a look here at the channel that we're in on the smaller time frame. So now we're in this, right? So now, even though I was in a long, now I look at it differently, like we may come back down, right? All the way back down to here. Because that's the pattern, right? Back down to here. 1 hour's looking somewhat bearish, see that? So I didn't really, 1 hour kind of turned on me. We'll see. 5-minute looks like it still could get some gains. Kind of hanging on. $23 loss sitting right here. $17. Getting bought back up. Chance it's a double bottom there too. The 1 hour doesn't look amazing. It's already dumped twice and the stochastics are pointing down. So we'd have to get hopefully some type of quick move inside that you wouldn't even notice inside the 1 hour candle. Getting a bounce back up slightly here. We'll see. But anyway, on the bigger idea, outside of my little trade, and you could channel our way right back to the top, then come all the way back down. This would be a nice short. And we could still be really bullish. That could be a giant double bottom. And then bang, So I'm taking it one day at a time. But right now, everything is still bullish to me. I don't see a reason why we're just going to all of a sudden take a master move down. Also, I'm all about this here. Remember, the 34,250, that is my key. We lose that, we go lower. We stay above it, 40K. And I don't know, everyone thinks I'm crazy. But and look how I called this out. Remember here I said how important it was? We bounced. See how important it's been? Why did I know it was going to be an important level? Because I've seen this type of serious resistance before, and I knew once we flipped it, and then when they broke it a few times, they were breaking people's spirits because they knew there was a chance, They knew there was a chance. Now they're flipping the price. I think they were inducing some shorts. Who knows, though? I can't say for sure, but it looked like they were inducing some shorts, try to get enough people to short because they had not enough liquidity to get us to their order book up here at 35,000. It's still scanned. I'd like that like a lot redder. There's still more liquidity all the way down to 33,000, but they've been, screaming for 33,000 for a while and they never got it. So yeah, this is the bigger picture for Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. And again, this gives a big measured move. You break out of this, you get yourself a nice move to the upside here. We're talking like about, $44,800. I mean, we're talking a nice move. And then you're 50K's on the table, and then the shorts are freaking out. We're back into the green on the trade. It's bugging out. Looks like they're going to go and squeeze the shorts right now. It looks like we're about to get a short squeeze. I don't even see the liquidity there, but it looks like it's going to come. These will start to gyrate. We're going to start to see some liquidations here for Bitcoin. This indicator is going to show me when people actually get liquidated. And there it goes. It starts to jump around like this. Like it gets crazy. Your computer will actually start heating up. We talk about your computer's fans will start fanning. And you'll hear it. You're like, something's going on. Trade has been up $50 at the most point. We're back up 9, 4, 3. Look at it flipping around like a monkey. Pancaking around like a pancake in a hot flapjack pan. Woo. Anyway, so there's a chance we stay in this channel. I'm not closed-minded to the fact that we're in a complex head and shoulder. And this could make a nasty move to the downside. The measured move would take you from here to here. And you'd have to leave the neckline somewhere like this, and we would drop. And if that coincides with the, we would drop. And then if this happens, you're going to drop down to the 200 SMA. Now, we have a CME gap here. And I will tell you, whenever the daily is away from the white line, the 21-day moving average, this is a very likely scenario for any asset that I'm in. But anything is possible, all right? If you're still in the trade with me, we're hanging on, up 14. Anybody in the trade? Who's in the trade? Anyone, and not because of me, but anyone see it and decide to get in? Jesse, man, to see your name right now, I love you, man. You're the man, dude. But did anyone see it? Bitcoin to hit 40K. That would suck. Someone made $1 million on multi-X. Amazing. Ada wants to break 200 EMA on the daily. I'm in it. I'm in the trade. 3% up. If you believe everything is possible. Yahoo Sammy, put $1 million on 35K for me, bro. Ham. Shalom, baby. Wow. Weekend gains. Oh, yeah. I'm on the screen. There you are, Jellag. We love you. I didn't like the 1 hour, so stayed away. Okay? I'm cool with that. That makes sense. I got in, got 5 on it. I don't trade the weekend. Shout out to Master Friend. We love you. Did you see? I love it. Hey, man, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Did you see where the 200 SMA is on the daily time frame on Bitcoin? It always gets there. NFA. Nah, it doesn't always get there. Not true. Not in a very bullish time, and not when you get a bullish. See, when you get it doesn't look. When you get look, it always gets there. Look, you gotta hold on. I gotta school this guy real quick in some history lessons. Golden Cross, right? Let's just go over a couple for you. We'll take the last 4 or 5 if we can. Let's take Golden Crosses for 500 Quebec. Sure, man, anytime, right? There's another one there. So the last 3 Golden Crosses that we had, again, latent indicator. I'm not saying Golden Cross, oh my God. But I'm saying it's a forecaster of what's to come right there. So you said, we always go back to the 200 SMA on the daily. So you're saying always is from September 20th all the way. So always. So September to May, that's always, right? Like, so you're saying for 8 months straight, we're going to pump before we come back? When is always? Is always here? Is always there? Is that always? You know what I mean? So, anyway, there's your first one. Here's your second one. Boom. Is that always? We always came back? I mean, after the Golden Cross, we tend to get a bit of a pump, man, for a little while. At least, let us at least marinate in the glory before we get too bearish here. So here again, we got the Golden Cross here. We were gone. And there's your 4th one in a row. I mean, every single time we have blasted to the upside. But again, who knows? Maybe you're right. I'm open-minded. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I have no idea. The oscillators will tell me where the highest probability of making a trade is, though, and I'll take that, and I'll listen to them. So the chart will teach me what to do, and I will listen to the chat. MACD is very, very overbought. RSI is very beat. You have bearish divvy. This should have dumped a long time ago. Again, it's playing around with sideways price action. If this dumps, it'll make so much more sense than if it pumps to me. It's supposed to dump assets when they're this far away for the 200 SMA on the 4 hour, when the 21 gets this far apart. But I said this on the 1 hour, and what happened was and I kept telling everyone that we will not dump if the 200 touches price action. And then yesterday, things got really sketchy. We got the dump. I was watching my kids in the park. We pumped right here. We got low. We got back above. And then look, once we bounced off the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, we were gone. I talk about once you get above that, opening up along with a stop loss below it and letting it ride. That right now has been playing out, and it looks like it may continue. We're getting a green candle on the 1 hour. Looks to me like the 1 hour may be getting flipped by the 4 hour time, the 15 minutes. So like it looks like the 1 hour is going to do a bit of this, and we're going to see some type of crazy movement. I'm just, and I've seen this before. The 1 hour wants to get flipped by an aggressive 15 minute. If the 30 minute is also aggressive, yeah, you're getting this bend. Indecision doji right now. We'll see what happens on the next 30 minute candle. 15 minutes, wants to do its thing. What I really like is this hidden bullish of the 7. That's telling me that I'm golden, that I have nothing to worry about. Hidden bullish is such an accurate indicator. Like 99 out of 100 times it plays out for me, but we'll see. You never know. I mean, right now I'm still in the green, up $8. If I close the trade, it still got me. $10 in the trade, $10. $10 boy. So total market cap's looking very interesting on the 12 hour. Double bottom here. A backwards Adam and Eve. See the Adam and Eve here? It's got a, by gosh, golly gee, oh my, it's got an Adam and Eve on the freaking stochastics RSI. I mean, if that's not bullish, I don't know what is. Gary G, is that not bullish, man? Is that not bullish, Mr. Cardone? You ever hear your name with a Boston accent? Hey, Gary Cardone over here. Hey. Cardone. Hey, Cardone over here. God bless you and your family, man. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope everything's going well with you and yours. Waves is pumping. Waves loves to pump when things get busy, baby. But look, there's an Adam and Eve double bottom here on the stochastics RSI. That's insane. That's on the total market cap. That's interesting to me. Yeah, it's backwards. I get it, but it still is what it is, Yeah, Gary G was in the chat, man. He said, what up? I DM'd him earlier, man, because he's my buddy, man. He's a cool dude. And I was like, what up, buddy? And he probably was on Twitter, right? And then he's seen I was here. Here he is right here. Yahoo Sammy, put $1 million on 35K for me, bro, ham. And we hope that's the real Gary. But look, well, actually, let's double check. We'll make sure. You never know, right? We'll go here and say go to channel. And if it goes to his real channel where he interviewed, yeah. There's my man, Gary Cardone, man. He just interviewed Patrick Bet David, which is insane. Got 100,000 views, right? He interviewed his brother, who's, world famous. And he interviewed Scaramucci, dude. And I interviewed him on my channel just a few months back. You know what I mean? And it's a small world, man. Interviewed David Lynn. He knows everyone in the space. And, when he sends a letter, hey, you want to meet, they know who he is. And he can get anyone really to talk because, he's a serious businessman. People know who he is throughout the world, man. So you can learn a lot from people that have done more than you, right? Regardless of what other people say, I look out for people that their reputation is something that I'm like, is like dream-like, And those are the people that I look to hang out with. Those are the people I want to rub elbows with. Those are the people that I want to learn from. Those are the people that I extend good graces. It's like you want to get yourself to another level. You need to meet people on another level. There's no other way. Like that's it. That's how you get to another level, man. Look, we're getting some bullish movement here. Weekend trading is slow, but it seems to me like there's a short squeeze coming for Bitcoin. But you never know. As it battles through, look at this, just straight battling. Definitely doesn't look as more bearish, looks more bullish to me now at the present moment. Even the 1 minute looks like it could be turning. The hidden bullish is really the savior of the story here, and the lack of momentum on the MACD here tells me. And falling volume with falling price also conveys to me that we're going to have some type of movement to the upside, Bo, to the upside. So I've given you all my sauce that I could on Bitcoin for the night. I'm in a live trade. There's really nothing else I could talk about. All right, we're back up $20 in the trade. At one point, we were down $30 for a second, then swung it back. It's been swinging around. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. All right? If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. It is what it is. All right? Not my favorite music. I like more transy, hardcore. Like, that ain't bad, but. Back above 35K again, holding it down, 35.17. Can Bitcoin stay there? Let's take a look at the chat and interact more with the chat. Where is everybody from? I like to do a roll call. Where you're from around the world. Let me know. Shout out to the 642 people on the live, 318 likes. We got some more super chats that came in too. Let's take a look at the super chats at the fan funding. You know how I do, spreading that Jesus coin, baby. God bless. Shout out to Lee Khalifa. Also, it has an 80% burn on Christmas. Really? Haven't seen you talk about pre-search in a while. Could you take a look at the chart? Shout out to Keith Canone. Looking bullish to me. Thank you. We will look at pre. I've told you in the past, XM Radio needs a crypto talk show. Thank you, Moonshine. God bless you. And I love how I get to like all the super chats with a little, you know, and the person gets a little notification. So we got ID on the board. You think the 4-hour pattern on the Livermore, you know, it could be. And I like that you brought that up and we got to talk about it today. Is it a Livermore pattern? It looks like it is to me. Trade's now up 27. We're starting to rip a little more than we did before. I wasn't trying to rhyme, but I did in time. $28. Oh my gosh, I'm rich. I'd rather just show you too. I'm teaching you how to do proper risk management. You know, you got to use your risk properly if you're going to be in the game a long time. I want to, 10 years from now, I'm going to be here trading. I know it. I know I'm going to be here 10 years from now. You know, once my dad died, I knew it was me and my family. Like, my dad was the guy I called at the last minute. My dad was the guy I told everything to. I lost that person in my life. You know, like, now it's me and God and my wife. You know what I mean? And it's blessings, though. You know, losing my dad, the blessing out of it is the strength that I have now from, and the compassion I have for others when I see them going through a tough time. Like, I feel it. Like, it's like when I see someone in a tough time now, like, I stop my whole world and I look at them and I'm like, yo, are you okay? Because I know what it was like to be hurt, and I know what it's like to be lost, and I know what it's like to be in a tough spot. You know what I mean? So, trade's up $33. Let's see what happens. 333 right now. Only time will tell. $4,960 trade with 8x leverage turns it into a $39,745 trade. A little bit of funding there. We'll see what happens on the night. Thank you, Sam, for what you and your team did for me today. Bless you, the family, and the lifer. I don't even know what they did, but God bless you, man. I hope, you know, I'm so busy with the kids, but they probably did something blessing. God bless you, Cesar Cordero. We love you. I lost my mom at age 9 and my father at age 12, both from cancer. I feel you, legend. I'm so sorry to hear that, D-Gen Hulk. We love you, man. Bitcoin just got 110 peak profit target upgrade. Wow. I enjoy taking trades when the MACD is in the red line on the 4-hour at 26,571,000 Bitcoins. Trade was insane. Wow. God bless you, man. Health and wealth to all the blessings. Allah bless you and your family. Shout out to PS5, Future Gaming Crypto, man. Been following me for a long time and always super supportive. May God bless you. May you be amazing. Trade's back in the green again. Are they going to toy with us again at 35K? Are we going to get our move? Stochastics say yes, it's coming. Only time will tell, though. What am I looking at? This is a heat map order book telling me where the orders are. We have some scant orders, but usually I like to see a dark red. Like, that's not red enough, really. I have seen us still pummel ahead. There's just enough there at 35.5 to kind of get us a little bit of a move. Most of the liquidity resides between 34,090 and about 34,500. That's where the book is. That's where people want to load up. Again, that's what they're showing. Maybe they're just, you know, they could be spoofing. You never know. Specifically on the weekend. What we need is what's called the short squeeze here to the upside. We need to gyrate, and we need to see the shorts starting to get squeezed. We want to see these little red dots start to come out and tell us the liquidation moments. This indicator shows us when people actually, like, those are people actually getting liquidated. 3,002 accounts, 125,034 accounts just got taken by the market maker. We're up $50, $60 in the trade now. It's starting to gyrate. Chance we could start to kind of win this, baby. and get our move to the upside. We're on an amazing win streak. It's out of control. Every single trade I've taken live in front of the world has been hitting like every single time. It's a bit out of control. It seems strange. I ran a clinic on Trading Wars on Thursday afternoon. It was absolutely out of control. That was nuts. So here we go. I mean, this is about to protrude into a short squeeze, in my humble opinion. There's one right there. There's a short liquidation. We were waiting on it. Usually it comes a lot faster on a weekday. Like the liquidity is dripping in. And at this point, like I'd be willing, you know, like most people, to begin to protect. Stop loss very closer to break even. Begin to shave a little bit of the risk because there's no reason to lose money, in my humble opinion. All right. The best traders know how not to lose money. That's the first step. Learn how not to lose money. I know that sounds so basic, right? But it's the key. You got to learn how not to lose money in this game. That's the first step. And then it seems like people used to say that to me, and I was like, that's so simple. Like, of course I don't want to lose money. But the implications of what that really means, like to make that the most priority of all things, is how you can continue to get your moves. Let's take a look at ID here on the perpetual and break it down for each and every one of you. So look, EGLD did flatten out, and to me, that's bullish sign that this thing is about to boom. It's kind of like a bull flag in a way. And that's crazy that maybe they got some big news. A partnership is something brewing with EGLD. We'll take a look at Crypto Panic. I'm so happy to be a holder, though, and to be up right now on my EGLD, baby. Like like almost every position I own is up nicely or up pretty good, and all the new things are up nice. This is a pretty insane run. How does Ocean look to you, Sammy? Thanks for all you do. God bless you, Dopamine Wave Pool. We love you. No bear market for the lifers. We stay winning. Even in the bear market, we were taking massive gains. We saw Luna before the whole Luna fiasco. We shorted it and made gains. Like, it's like you got to love it. You got to absolutely love that, you know? And it's good to have big monitors ready to go so you can just see what's going on. So EGLD looks like it may get to 77 tonight. I'm telling you, I know it sounds insane, and it could dump. It is, you know, it could be a descending triangle that just eventually flops. And I wouldn't jump in on this. I already own it. You know, it does look tasty though. Can you please take a look at SQUIDGROW, please? I don't know. Isn't that like a weird little meme? Warriors Code, I don't think EGLD is done either. Wow, a big stream of volume just came in. Like that was like a big kicker. A lot of volume just came in for the first. A big buy volume came in to push us back onto 35K. It was really weird. Like I hadn't seen it like that since right there. A big slew of volume, just a big buyer just threw into Bitcoin right now. And there's a buy wall right here too for Bitcoin. You can see it. I just wish there was like a big red order like we have here right up there. It would make me feel so much better about this long tonight. Check out Jasmine. That coin's on my no-go list, but you never know. Ocean is a, bigger AI play. I held Ocean for a long time. It was kind of lackluster at one point. Let's take a look. Looks like I was on it, though. So I had this aggressive buy zone for Ocean. Looked good. Came up. Then it dipped down a little bit. Almost lower than it. Stop loss may have not got hit from that. And then it continued. Let's take a look here. The East just woke up. That's true, too. I'm drinking now, and I'm drinking and watching you. This is my weekend. Hey, you can do whatever. If you like to drink, do whatever makes you happy. I don't drink. I believe alcohol lowers my frequency, but I'm not trying to be rude to you, and I do not judge you. I drank for years of my life. Who am I to say, So you do whatever makes you happy. Lifer, I thought if you had any thoughts on AIPAD, it's funny you said that. I threw $800 in it. I'm seeing where it goes. I like it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I don't have much else to say. It's a pad. It's got the word AI in it. I get it. It's an incubator. Let's see if they do the right thing and bring some good projects. I'd like to see some of their first projects to see what happens. But, yeah, so Ocean did break out of this falling wedge to the upside. I didn't call this or draw it. I'm just redrawing it. And I never redraw and call things. You see that I posted at the timestamp if I ever say I did it. I didn't call this 65% pump at all. I did see the buy zone right here. We dipped a little lower. You know what I mean? So I would have got someone in around 27 cents at, at one point. But I can't say that trade perfectly played out like all the other ones that I. So Bitcoin's really hovering now, and we're getting some buy liquidity here. See a lot of green zones here. The CVD is -16. We could flip that to positive. That'd be pretty good too. You know, so we're on the other edge. 35,020 is just kind of hanging. Kind of where I'm at for AIPAD. Low market cap got me licking my chops. Yeah, I'm just in there, man. We'll see what happens. I just throw what I'm willing to lose in some of these, like, you know, $500 to $1,000 is something I don't really think much about. So I'll throw $1,000, you know, maybe usually $800 to $1,000 in a coin, and just I'll walk away. You know what I mean? AGX long from the 17s. Nuts. Yep. I quit drinking 8 years ago, and I never miss it. Me neither, man. I tell you, man, you won't miss drinking, I promise. And we're up 60. That's the most this trade's ever been up. 1.23%. You know, and if we can get if we can 10x that to 10% gain and make $600, that's all we're looking for. Not a lot, just $600 for the night, you know. Shout out to the sober homies. And yeah, I have a kind of a big announcement today. I believe, you know, this week I'm going to be copping a Cadillac Escalade. I decided, you know what I mean? Super dope car, beautiful car. And you know what? I've always wanted a Cadillac my whole life. You know, getting ready for the bull run. We hope everything works out with our next child, you know, and then I'll have a lot of kids in the car. It'll be 3 kids. Gonna need some space. And so, yeah, you know, just dialing in, things starting to make sense, you know. Caspa's starting to get a bit of a move here. There's a chance it goes into parabolic terms here later on today. All right. Congrats. Been on the sober grind for 6 years now. That's awesome. They are cool. Yeah. Wink, wink. Super chats, AIPAD, SQUIDGROW, and ID. Let's take a look at ID, USDT.P for my man. After Hours Investing. My man, God bless you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and all the constant, you know, just giving me also, you know, just being there, man. I appreciate it. So, yeah, this thing looks like it's about to blast to the upside. Looks absolutely beautiful. IDP. This is also a futures contract here on MEXC, which is the place to be. And again, you can see it wasn't messing up. I was messing up. I had the wrong contract on, and I had USD on while I was looking at a USDT position, which they're never going to be exactly the same, and they're not the same contract. So, and you can see I gave up on 3L and 3S tokens, and I became a big boy. And we took off the training wheels, right? And we got into leverage in March. And yeah, but this thing looks like I mean, that's beautiful. If that doesn't break out, it doesn't, but that looks absolutely lovely to the upside. All right. Does it even have a spot idea? You know? And again, I don't even like putting this out because you guys should put your stops wherever you want. I would put my stop. I'd like my stop below the lowest part of the pattern, right there. I take a 2.5 risk-reward ratio in a better market. In most markets, I'm taking 3 every time, but if the market's somewhat better, I'll take a 2.5. Trade's still up $50, 49. Let's go. We went hard, baby. We went hard with the $39,000 trade, $5 grand basically in at 8x long. Let's see where we go, baby. Let's see where we go. Anyway, this trade looks absolutely phenomenal. Again, I'm going to take away this because I want people to find where to put their own stops, but I would put stops below that line. But you do, again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not your dad and not your mom. I'm just your buddy here online. You do whatever makes you happy, all right? And as much as I am friends with people I meet, I'm also your mentor. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to teach you what you need to know in life, right? There's friends in life. There's mentors in life, and I want to be the mentor for you, man. Men and women. Anyone out here that wants to do something different with your life, you want to go all the way, you know that you're meant for something unbelievably great, and you're sick of everyone around you telling you that, just a little bit, and you know that there's some, like, you should go, you should be flying jets around the world, and you know what, and you don't want to make excuses for it, you know? You tell people your plans, and they laugh at you. You know, a lot of the family and friends around you don't understand why you dream so big. Well, you know what? I understand, and I get it. And, you know, having big dreams is sometimes really tough in a regular world because not everyone shares those. And when you share them, they think you're pompous. They think you're narcissistic. They think you got a big ego, and you're just trying to, like, live. You're just trying to envision what you see. Then you meet someone that you tell them, and they're like, and they see your vision too, and you realize that you're not that crazy. You just need people that have big thoughts and big ideas, and they're just not that relevant. They're not around. They're not everywhere. You got to push to find them. You got to go online to find us. I found most of the people that I'm talking about online in my life. This thing looks beautiful for a move to the upside, man. It really does. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. If that's even good to go, oh my gosh, the 4-hour even wants to run. Bigger time frames, even the 12-hour. Wow, the daily is a little spent. That's what worries me a little bit. The 2-day, the 3-day, they're all a little high, but can you still get a punch? I mean, it's a beautiful bull pennant. I'd take a shot on it. Why not? IDP. And what we'll do is we'll send that to the chat. If you're working right now and you can't get to the live stream, we understand. Some people can't. Some people drive a bus. Some people drive a crane. Some people, one guy's a street clean guy. He cleans the streets, right? And, wow, this has been an insane, usually we're kind of playing games on a Saturday night to get through the bear market. I'm making jokes. We're doing voices, right? But, UDID, man, oversold on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. High risk. Daily is getting overbought, right? You just got to know that in the back of your mind, the daily. So if it doesn't play out, you have to be like, all right. So ID looks interesting to me. All right. All right, let's take a look at AIPAD, which I do hold AIPAD. It's a tiny little coin. The coins that I talk about, nobody pays me to go over. I do not take payments to even, What I do talk about is ITrust Capital. They sponsor the channel. They're an amazing opportunity there. BingX, where you could trade S&P futures, Forex, and all other things as well. All right? In the same exact account, as well as your Bitcoin. Okay? My own trading, CryptoLifer.com. I'd love you to go to CryptoLifer.com and check it out. Join today. We'd love to see you in there. Okay? Not only do I do this, but if you're an ICT student and you want some place to go, as ICT is kind of leaving, you can jump on into my trading group. I got a guy called Master Friend who also is teaching amazing skills in another section of my Discord. Jump on in today. It is $300, but you get a recorded video, 2-hour video that breaks down, basically kind of gives you the mindset of what he's going to teach you. And it's NDOGs, it's FVGs, it's the daily open and close, it's the fair value cap, it's SIBIs, and it's the sell inefficiency bias, it's the sell bias, it's the buyer bias, it's the SIBI and the BISI. He's going to break it down even more than I am on some other level. I mean, I'm not even close. But if these are things that you look for, and then you want to know what altcoins are hot, you want to learn my strategies and how I trade in and out of every coin, how I sell the tops and buy close to the bottoms almost every single time, and I'm able to show you the way of the trades, jump on it today, all right? I'm telling you right now, CryptoLifer.com will blow your mind. And we built this website with love, intention, and high frequency, so we're going to take it to the next level. The only guy in crypto YouTube that hasn't taken a day off in 1,000 days, live streaming since February of 2021. I'm here for you on Christmas. I'm here for you on Thanksgiving. I am here for you every single day of the week. See how the 5 minutes curving now? I don't like that. I'm going to take my 17-minute $17 and close the trade for now. All right? I'm just going to take my money. I don't like how the 7-minute, we had all this time for this to occur, and the 5-minute just bent down on us. Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to play out. Maybe get a better price or things. And I could be wrong. Watch it just flip the other way. But that rejection was off for me the way the stochastics pointed down. I did take a gain. It was like $13 after fees. All right. Actually, 17. Yeah. $17. Not amazing. But hey, I open to win another day. One more gem for the night, Ray. And that's radium, right? Looking at Ray the other day. You're the best mentor ever. So much learned from you and friend and the lifers. God bless you, Sammy. You and your family. Love you, brother. Always in my heart, man. God bless you, man. Thank you. Jamal Antonio. I love my UPS drivers. Real dude and always on point. God bless to Jamal Antonio. We love you, man. And this guy let me chill in his house. Like, pick me up, man. So many cool people, man. I walked from the UPS. I just got off work, but I walked from the UPS truck. You're the man, dude. I waited for you inside the member at the parking lot at your job. And then we drove to your house together. I have memories of everyone here in the trading group. It's insane. We will do it again. Amen, man. Amen. I was in and out the last time in St. Pete. We really didn't want to leave the beach. I didn't rent a car. You know what I mean? So I was just chilling on the beach the whole time. Hey, iPad looks interesting to me on the 1 hour. It's kind of doing a bullish retest of the top trend line. What you want to do is see it. It's got to flip the 100 SMA though. You see that? Like, you can see this is a broadening falling wedge. Doesn't have a lot of liquidity. You know, it's something that I just kind of, it's harder to swing. You kind of want to get in and out. And then when it gets hype, you sell off into the hype liquidity, right? But look, it had a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder that did break out today. And now it's retesting. Actually, I see it differently now. Hold on. There it is. There it is. And it's a bit of a symmetrical, but it could break out. Right? And we still do kind of have somewhat the flag there. I'm going for 16. All right. Kasparov. You're funny. EGLD giving it all back. All right. That happens, though. I mean, especially with a pump like that. Noise, noise, noise. 2 was a hump for us. Up to 3 was a lot better. Downhill a bit for you. Burke, I swear. Casper. Let's take a look at Casper. This is my favorite coin in the game, baby. Right now, it's like, what a coin, man. And we've been trading it amazingly. It's been great. So let's take a look. So the first thing you want to do is delete all your work. Go to like a weekly chart. Double click and take a look at what's happening. Right off the bat, what do you see? You see a giant rising wedge. Now these break down 68% of the time. Right? But if there's something really like a Bitcoin, this will just go parabolic. At one point, it's going to have a pretty nasty crash, though, if it keeps going up this much. You'd want it to kind of get some lateral positioning. All right? It does have beautiful support here at 4. And it's at a resistance here. Yeah, it makes me, I'm so heavy in it, like I don't want to take a heavy loss. So that's why I keep swing trading it, because every time I'm up huge, I'm like, man, like I got to be up 5K or something at this point, right? And look, now Bitcoin's pumping, right? Back to 970. Now I sold a pretty good top, actually. I sold like 35.10. Yeah, it's been down 35 since I sold it. All right, good exit so far. And look, see how that 21's curving? Now I see a dump down to the 200 SMA. And now I see this little channel. We're likely to come back to the down, and now the 1 hour's take it over. The small time frames couldn't win. They tried as best they could, but the bears won. You know, and I bailed on my trade with a gain. We'll see, though. I could be wrong, and it could pump again. You never know, right? It's a game of probability. That's why you can't beat yourself up when you're wrong, because you're not really wrong. You're just taking probabilities. The probabilities were off. That's all. Or just what you figured was supposed to happen didn't happen on that occasion. All right. Adam, Cake, and Ray. We'll take a look at those. I don't think I'm going to look at SQUIDGROW, though. Something about it. There was a coin called that, and I called it a rug pull, and it ended up being a rug pull. I don't know. Is that the same coin or is it a different coin now? I don't know. It gives me a bad juju. Be careful swing trading Casper. It's not like most coins. Fair launch. No insiders with big bags to dump on everyone else. I wouldn't risk swing trading it at all. I've done it a bunch of times and I've nailed it. But I agree with now at this point, I'm afraid to swing it. I'll be honest. I don't want to lose my position. I'm with you. I mean, this means it could go like one of the biggest, most parabolic runs we've ever seen. Like this is the beginning of its baby run. And like eventually, we're gonna see it somewhere up in here, 61 cents. Everyone's gonna remember when Casper was like, it's gonna be $1, and we're like, we got in this thing 20x already. Funny how this has been we've been in this. You guys been trading this since last November. For a year now, we've been in Casper. We first heard about it like somewhere in January. It's been insane. The largest bags of cash is sexes. And that's good to know, too, because they got to have the liquidity. So the weekly looks interesting, all right? Oscillator still... Oh, wow, the weekly's just getting started? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the weekly's in a bull pennant. Oh, my God, everybody. Yo. This thing's gone. This thing's gone. Oh, my God, look at the weekly. I think I need to buy more right now. I'm serious. You think I'm bugging? I think I need to buy more at the top right now. Yo, that doesn't look like it's ever going lower than 5.2 ever again. Yo, look at the weekly chart. Oh my gosh. Stokes pointing up. RSI in a bullish pennant. I haven't. Wow. 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 Now the 3 days coming there, but it's not high enough yet. And eventually we'll get somewhat of a pullback, but wow. The daily's about to rip. So look at the daily. The 4 hour needs to cool off. So this is the deal. If I was going to swing trade it, I would sell it right here. I'm not. But if I'm going to accumulate, I'm going to get more. 4 hours are either going to do this or this. We don't know exactly, but it's going to go somewhat sideways. This looks more like it because it's going to retest the top of the channel, hang out with the 21-day moving average. And again, I don't know for sure, but this is just very likely. This will be our next trade probably tomorrow morning. I'll put out and I'll be at Casper ready. So I'm already ahead of my trades by like 12 hours if I can be. See, and I do this on multiple assets, so I'm ready to go. I have a hyperactive mind. I mean, I can see things. I can move. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. Big bullish div, cup and handle, Bitcoin 7-minute. I saw that. I'm seeing the hidden bullish div, see? And I really wanted the trade. I've been in the trade all day. You know, not all day. I felt all stream. Yes, and I did have this cup and handle drawn already on another chart. Look, I'll find it. There it is right there. See? It does look bullish. The 5-minute got bearish on me, though. Let's see. It could barely dump on us, though. Almost like it came down for the retest right there, right? Well, I entered some buffers. So now if I'm down 20, I'm really only down 13 because I already got in. The trade's is still there. It's the same exact trade as before. You get it? Up a little bit. Do I enter back in? The stress of Saturday night trading is tough. I'll be honest. If you're not a lifer, how are you living, bro? Free game every day and night. No excuses about what you could do and can't do in your life. Lifer is the definition of turning his life from nothing into something. Jay Rainey, I'm really happy that you see that. God bless you, man. You make it. You make opportunity out of your own energy. 100%. You make opportunity out of your own energy. You become where people gravitate to. You become the light. You become the star. You become the one that pushes energy into other people. You don't wait for other people to push energy into you. You become the leader. What about the 30-second? Don't get me going. Lifer, I recommend listening to today's YouTube by the Late Adopter, a pretty smart channel with top shelf TA about Caspa and charts of coins and price. Discovery mode, he mentioned it at a 41-cent level. That's awesome, man. Waves is moving. Remember, ocean, sand, and waves. Crypto Wifer, I love you. You're funny. How did you know that? And the Wifer. And look, now we're moving again, getting bullish. I'm back in. I asked Crypto Wifer if I should take the trade, and she's always like, no, I'm never going to tell you whether to trade or not. You know what? What I'll do is I'll make it a smaller risk, so I just let it sit. 100 for 250. And now I'm not going to touch it until I either get stopped out or I get in. Or I hit my trade. That's it. I'm not touching it again. I'm committing. I'm committed to the trade. Commit to the trade. Super chat, SQUIDGROW. I talked about SQUIDGROW. You guys still going to make me do it? Even though I said I personally have a weird feeling about it. I don't want to talk about it. Why are you doing that to me? I told you I called it a rug pull, right? And then I don't know if I ever answered what people said. But it was. I mean, let's be honest. Wasn't it? Am I wrong here? This stuff is garbage, man. Can I not, please? Can I not go over this $10 million market cap garbage coin? You can do your own research, man. I'm all set. All right. I really appreciate the super chat. If you want me to do something else, you can write it in. We'll pick it up. Say I'm the guy. I want you to do something else. I'm moving on, man. I can't do every single ask that anyone has. Some things are just, not my cup of tea, man. All right. Is that okay? Jesus, why do people trade this trash? You're so funny. This guy, man. So I talked about Adam getting a move to the upside. Adam did eventually get a move. It came back down, but it never would have got stopped out. And now the 12-hour Atom looks like it's going to pump hard. Injective protocol leading the way, and then Atom wants the moon. Atom just got above the 12-hour, and it's in a flag. And, dude, the 12-hour on almost every asset in the world, it looks amazing. And I keep pointing it out as everyone. These 12-hour flags look absolutely absurd. Time to make some gains. You know what I mean? And Atom looks lovely to me. Possibly 23% gains coming out of Atom. Definitely something that looks possible. All right. Super chat, Adam, Cake, and Ray. Trying to make $1 million overnight with that, right? I tried to super chat RFTC once. Yeah, I remember. I still remember. I have a photographic memory. It was Fartcoin. And you got me, all right? And I still remember that. That's how good my memory is. Don't play me over here. Look, this is waiting for the front run of the Golden Cross. To me, this is some of the, again, I don't like to say easy money, but this looks like some of the most simple money I've ever seen in trading in my life. Like, again, this may not pump, but the odds of it pumping look so absolutely astronomically high that if it doesn't, I will be flabbergasted. And again, this is a coin with a huge $1 billion market cap. I could never even come close to getting this thing to move. This thing takes a lot of money to move. The TA is what it's showing you. I just want, because people think like it's always the technical analysis. This is what we go for here over and over again. That looks like it could move. Now, yes, there's a little bit of bearish div there. I'm with that idea, but it says we could get one more. I just like the flag, and you're above the 200 SMA. The 21 crossing, you got the 50 coming. This thing looks hot. 24% gains coming out of Atom. Okay, super chats, Cake and Ray. Yeah, someone took off the SQUIDGROW. They stopped putting it up there. Like, I think we got the message, Lifer. So, Cake, I mean, when DeFi gets back, Cake took off. Look, Cake got above the 200 SMA. It is a golden cross coming. This tells me more is coming for this coin. Like, you got to get to the smaller time frames now to just kind of stick with it. I still own my Cake. I still stake my Cake. To see Cake come back this hot and this hard is so awesome. It tells me that DeFi is coming back. These ecosystems are waking up. And when this happens, people think this is just charts banging out that will dump. Like, anyone who's bearish, these are people actually coming back and, like, buying Cake and starting to actually trade Cake. This is DeFi working. Like, people are like, oh, if they believe Bitcoin could stabilize, then they're going to start getting into DeFi heavily. They're going to start getting their yields. They're going to start staking Cake. They're going to start doing what they do. Cake, to me, is on the 7-minute. It's overbought right now, but I can see this thing pumping further up to 239. Cake looks absolutely lovely to me and looks like it's bullish. The bigger time frames may continue here. The 1 hour's reset and you're still inside of a nice little channel. I see the 1 hour taking off literally tonight. I know it already broke out. Use a really small time frame, but Cake looks like it's going to blast to the upside on some serious, absolute, massive move here. All right. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't listen to... Why were you watching that mainstream media, man? You were wasting your time. What a waste of time. I don't watch that trash, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I'm the crypto lifer, bro. I stopped watching that stuff years ago. I started filling my brain with high-frequency behavior and high-frequency people. The mass media are not high-frequency individuals. They're low-frequency individuals. They use fear. Anyone that uses fear to induce, any type of behavior, in my humble opinion, you can have a few little ideas here. You could kind of convey some concerns, but they use fear like day and night constantly. That's like all they do, Now, when Solana dumps, Radium dumps. So, to me, Radium could continue to dump here a little bit more. I'd be careful about it, Below the 21, usually when that happens, you're going to continue to dump down to the 200 SMA or hit some type of support or resistance level. So I would watch Solana, and if Solana looks like it's weakening, Ray will do the same. Ray is Solana's basically, exchange, the Radium exchange. The 8 hour does look interesting to me, like it could take off. I'm getting some mixed signals between those time frames. Doesn't look absolutely amazing. I see this flag. I see it dropping down on the 4, resetting. Then the 8 hour on the 4 can party, and then this thing may actually get another big move. But to me, it tells me that we could get a bit of a pullback. Let's take a look at Solana, because Solana's going to tell us a lot about what's going to happen to Ray. They move together, all right? Solana back pumped to 42 again. Wow. And it looks like the 8 hour may continue to move. Honestly, this market is starting to kind of brew and kind of get my thoughts. Like it may kind of, 1 hour needs to curl back for Solana, but that may just be a small little pullback. I'll be honest. It's supposed to pull back. You're supposed to do the right. But look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. See this? This is a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. And you have the length of this pole. I'll be honest, because the moving averages are getting tight again and Solana's starting to consolidate, this thing looks like it may actually moon for more. It really may. Tough time, you know, you could get back in and then get bagged. I get it. If you weren't in, this is the thing, when crypto starts to really run, it gets sketchy because it gets to a high point and then keeps pushing. And if you're not in already, it gets hard to get back in. It gets hard. It's like, man, you question it. You challenge yourself, right? Bots watch the news, yeah. Me too. I quit watching TV shows. Tell a vision. Yeah, tell a lie, man. Tell a vision to your lie. It tells visions to your lie. It tells lies to you. Tell a vision. Tell lie vision. It tells lies to your vision. Television. Television. Tell a lie to your vision. Program. It programs you. Watch the program, right? But Solana looks like it's going to moon to 53 and nothing's stopping it. I'm being honest. Like, Solana looks like it's going to moon to 53 and just nothing's going to stop it. You heard it here first. There's a chance. 38 was, I guess, our quick little load up dip. That's all they gave us. And, you know, and then there's all this news lately. Solana getting 100,000. Like, there's so much news. All right. I only watch you. Exactly. Pump ApeCoin just broke out. And remember, we talked about ApeCoin. All right. I'm already up in the trade yet again. Back up $12. We'll see what happens here. Another slow moving moment in time for Bitcoin. But wow, Casper, slight little pullback of the 4 hour and then a huge move coming, in my humble opinion. I never realized the weekly on Casper looked like that. That's insane. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. I called some type of bottom on it, didn't I? Remember saying it had like an Adam and Eve, or I don't know. I put this little flag out here for Ape and said the 12 hour was likely to pump. It got above the, you know. Oh yeah, I was going to Ape into Ape. Remember, I was just going to throw it into Ape just because we were above the 200 SMA and just let it rock. I mean, this 12 hour is likely to pump. It's above the 200. These are simple concepts that I teach when things start to rock. And I've been slowly trying to teach these things during the bear market so people could be ready for how intense it's going to be. The simpler you keep it, the better. I'm telling you how vicious a 12-hour 200 SMA is. Like, just keep that on your chart and watch what happens. Ape is about to pump to 195. That's what it says. This whole market, I've never seen so many coins. If the coins dump, I'll be flabbergasted too. It'll be weird because I've never seen so many bullish setups since the last bull run. Things are really picking up. Shout out to the 593 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Stella, it's almost like the alts want to lead this bull run. SHIB looking juicy. Well, the dollar's dumping. When the dollar dumps, alts go up because anything that's not priced in the dollar is going to go down. I added Ape after you mentioned it yesterday. You're probably up already. And that's a giant cup and handle for Ape too. The 12-hour looks absolutely amazing for Ape. And I'm kind of FOMOing back into Solana right now. It's kind of weird. I kind of want to put my $5,000 back into Sol. So crazy. The FOMO is real. We're going to be taking Tether hand over fist. I know, right? XLM. We should never have to go back to fiat ever again, too, you know? Stellar Lumen, shoulder, head, and shoulder. You know, 1 hour time frame may have to cool down, but look, I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulder. You see it? Look, I gave you the Stellar Lumen trade way back here. I talked about Stellar Lumen being in the golden pocket. I went over it for days. Like, it sat there and did nothing for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 days. And I gave this trade. I went over it numerous times. When everyone asked about it, I said, Stellar's going to move. 706, it's already up 17%. Honestly, it looks like it's going to moon even more. That's a shoulder, head, right shoulder to the upside. Inverted head and shoulder on Stellar Lumens. Likely to hit the target at 1343. And again, I don't think you've ever seen me just call every single coin's bullish. Like, it's insane. Makes my job easy tonight. Bullish, bullish, bullish flag, bull flag. You know, everything's going to pump. And again, it may not. We could get a massive dump. But when Bitcoin goes sideways, man, that's when the altcoins get the most excited. Bitcoin's basically going sideways. So look for Stellar Lumens to make a big move here to the upside tonight. You don't understand. When Stokes get high, you can still pump. Like, look, Stellar Lumens went up when the Stokes went down. You have to use support or resistance and know patterns at that point. Patterns really will take you to the promised land. Like this rising wedge and inverted head and shoulder are supposed to break to the upside. Does that mean it's going to happen? No, but there's a 68% chance. And you got to, and I got to at least go hard at times when it makes the most sense to go hard. You know what I mean? Loving these moves. In a couple longs and making nice gains. Made my biggest gain ever last night while I was sleeping. I hit a take profit. It got 750% gains. Kyle, man, you're new to my show. You really put in the work. You keep using the love. And look what's happening, man. I'm getting so much good feedback from everyone in the trading group. And listen, I've watched other trading groups. Go to another trading group and just look at their testimonial section, which I make free. And if you go to my testimonial section and you really start to scroll through the testimonials, you will see that it goes on for literally days. Look at this. You'll never see a testimonial this big. There's paragraph. There's thousands of people around the world that we have changed their lives. Look, this goes on. You could sit here for days. I don't even know how long it goes. Look. These are all testimonials. It doesnn't stop. There's paragraphs, life stories. People got weddings, made money during their wedding. This is a nonstop. Like, this goes on. If you sat here and tried to read all my testimonials, I think you would sit here for 7 or 8 hours. I don't even know. I've never tried to do it. I mean, it goes on, and these are all different paragraph after paragraph. For everyone else, I will give the facts, and then I will throw my heart on my sleeve for a minute. Everything Mr. Price said about his Discord channel on the free live streams is correct. He's posting that Discord from early morning to early morning. No, that's not a typo. He stops between 0 and 100 hours and is back between 300 and 600 hours. Well, at least since the beginning of June when I joined. I have no reason to believe it's ever been less. I have information to tell me otherwise. Since I've joined, Mr. Price took vacations, well-deserved, and did a lot of travel. He did not miss one post or stream. That happened all while he had massive spikes in numbers as well as multiple guest appearances on other shows. He gave us a Bitcoin update from his car because he was traveling. Most people would not understandably just disappear during a vacation. He did not. He's dedicated to his group 100%. This is not a signals group at all. This place is the best described as a college campus with great library and hall of highly skilled people who have all different backgrounds. Mr. Price has a section that can only post in, and he can post. I mean, this just goes on and on. I mean, and this was given, one day was this written? This was given 7/26 of 20. This was a year and a half ago, basically, at this point. I'm telling you right now, just sit here. There's no way this trading group doesn't work. I have never seen this many testimonials in any type of business in my entire life. I can't get to the end of it. I don't know when it ends. I went to another Discord recently, and I went like this, and I read their testimonials were in a line like that. Look at this, man. Look at this. People have poured their hearts out. It never ends. It just goes on and on and on and on. Like, these are the Telegram ones. We had a graph from Telegram when I started. Like, this is insane. Look, it keeps going. Every single one of these is someone that decided to write something and talk about how they made gains, how they learned. I learned the most from your streams. In 2 weeks, I made 15x. My first spot trade in 17 days. So Luna, according to the hourly time frame. Thanks for your mentoring. I could take a decision on when to sell and go out with 2x profits. Thanks ever so much again. You were blessed. You are doing great. Hats off. A little more than 2x actually. Got in at 6.8 and sold at 15.2. It's not just the bull run, man. You give away more information than most crypto people do on the internet. With your teachings, I'm finally getting comfortable trading on my own, which I just started last month. The only thing I don't like is the weekly Casper is bearish divergence. And now we're smoking on this trade now. Now we're the highest we've ever been. Bitcoin's starting to go to the short squeeze center here. It's actually an exciting night to trade. Let's make it intense. Bitcoin mini pumping. Hey, it is. Hey, we could take another scalp tonight. I'll take $20 3 times, 5 times, 4 times, 2 times. As long as I don't lose my bag, I'm happy to add. I'm cool. Especially when I'm live. That's the beginning of usually a squeeze. I don't see the liquidity up there tonight. Just right here, we should be getting to 35.6 tonight in the middle of my sleep. Bitcoin and cash, everything else is alts. I know, right? Big green balls, exactly. Squeeze these big green balls, man. What's your take on Hello Token? I sold it all. We'll see what happens. Do I jump back in? Who knows? You know? I think we went over already, right? Oh, did I post that to the group? Let me make sure. Let's go, Cesar Cordero. We love you. We did hello tonight, yeah. Big green balls and waterfalls. So where do I come up with this nonsense? So insane, you know. And we're back to 35.30 again, and a level we just can't seem to get back above. Let's dissect this area. What's happening to Bitcoin? We got a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a right. That's an inverted head and shoulder, everybody. That looks like we're going to make a move. This just, look at this resistance. Some seller is not letting us get back above 35,030. Look, it's like we kind of almost, we hit. We just can't seem to get back above that zone. It almost looks like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder the other way, actually, when I look at it closer. So I wouldn't be, take the 18 bucks and run. Better than nothing. Had I took them both, I was up 60 and up 30. I've taken 90 off the table already. We need to break this 35 KBS before we can expect continued move, of course. Visit Crypto Lifer website. It's amazing. Shout out to Love Learning. We love you. And shout out to everybody here. Great call on Casper this morning, Sam. Thank you, Frankie Legend. I appreciate you, brother. Can you wrap big green balls and waterfalls? I don't know. Could you? Gains on UNFI. 5X today. Thank you, Sammy. God bless you, man. 5X on UNFI. You were traded it right then. You banged on it. I mean, people that join the trading group and got their sauce and find out what's going on, they love it, man. They love it. Yeah, we had this bid in the flag. It had come back down to a golden pocket, and it bounced right on out of it again for more. I was in UNFI here. When it pumped up there, I sold it off, then continued. Was at $5.99 all the way up to 11. I mean, we're seeing coins double, triple, like 10x, 5x, 6x. It's insane. It's insane. Shout out to Bullish Bradley in the house. We love you. Looks like the 4-hour chart got some juice for 35.8. Why do we keep going up? Gas is ripping right now. I know it really is. Probably the SEC selling all the shorts they liquidated last week. So funny. I mean, this bull pennant is supposed to break to the upside. It's oversold the 15-minute. 15-minute is supposed to do some damage, falling volume with falling price. Let's get that move. Let's go. And there's hidden bullish divergence on the 15 right now, and it's a cup and handle. We want the pie, baby. We want the whole pie, though. We don't just want a piece. And can we flip? We got to flip the 200 SMA in the 1 hour. We can get back above that. We're golden. Golden. Oh, wow. So look, the 30S did. When the 30-second chart rips, it tells you that we're going to rip. I know you don't believe me, but look, this thing could absolutely moon and take us all the way up to 35,100, not too fast, and pretty fast, actually. Sam, what a call and cast before you close the stream today. Thank you, Ron, man. I appreciate that. One of the best calls, one of the cleanest trades ever, right? I mean, simple gains, man. Shorts can get wrecked, no problem. We got to get above this resistance. Come on, please. Let's go, 30-second. We just got a golden cross. I trade the 2-hour like this, and we get massive pumps in the 12-hour. This tells me a huge move is coming for Bitcoin on the 30S. Trying to get out of this live stream. It's never ending. The content's too good. Like, I like the content, and I'm making it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Infamous Sammy Cup and Handy, D-Shuffle in the house. XNA coming down for that 786 to make a massive cup and handle. Did Floki break out of the 6-hour wedge? That's a good question. I mean, how many coins do we touch on in one stream? It's insane. 2 long streams today. Funny, the 6-hour got legs and we never got the love. I still got the 8-hour open for love. It's the 8-hour that I'm really going for. So far, it's waiting. It's that weekend low sauce, but hey, you got hidden bullet. This is just what Bitcoin is on the 7, see? Trading the exact same idea here. It's the same idea, you know. The Infinite live stream, bro. Screw it. It just started a 24-hour stream. I know, right? Link moving. I'd listen in, LOL. ID listen in, right? Love is the strongest frequency. Vulcan Forge, baby. And there we go. We broke that resistance finally. And there we go. That 30-second was supposed to blast. See, I just showed you that. 30-second is a great chart. It's a great chart. It really is. There we go. 425 likes and 610 lovely lifers watching from around the world. Thank you for your likes and support. Just one click truly helps others find their lifer community. And this Saturday night stream, it had like 300 people for like the whole bear market. And now it's starting to rip because people realize, man, there's money on every single day of the week. Now 6X on UNFI. Why? 6X, dude? 600% gains. What's the best way to enter high leverage? Please, hope you're well, Sam. The best way to enter high leverage is to join my trading group and get the education first. And learn, man. Learn how to trade spot for a few months. Like, understand what you're doing. Don't just ape on into things. You know, have an understanding. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder to the upside. Beautiful. And let's see if we're getting the squeeze now. We didn't liquidate anybody yet, which is weird. Looks like we should soon. This trade's now up 33 bucks. I remember I went half, so it would have been up 60. But still, two beautiful scalp trades here. I want to go the day when I put 100x leverage right here with $1,000 and I make a G on the 30-second chart and call it a day. When am I going to grow us, you know, and really go hard, you know? But look, we're getting the short squeeze now that I wanted. Still, I don't see a liquidation, which is so weird. Show me a liquidation and I'll show you the love. There it is. There's the liquidation that I wanted. There we go. And I told you, remember I told you the 30-second chart can get us to 37,100 real fast? I just called this pump for you. Did I not? Did I not? It's weird. We're pumping on a Saturday, no less. Run that 100x now, baby. Anyone who comes and spends time on their weekend to stream and give crucial info to me truly cares about their viewer base. Much love, lifer. Thank you. EGLD got some volume. We're in full-blown bull market. You'll go harder. I know, right? Green weekends are back, baby. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. I like this trade, man. I like the $40 scalp. I'm about to take it. Remember I said I was going to leave the trade whether I win or lost, though? But I'm always just like, wow, now we're getting the short squeeze that we want with just really weak liquidity. Oh, we finally turned yellow there. Finally got a yellow bar up there. Right there. Right there. We got like, it's a little deeper than it was before. A little darker. We get the 35-1 one more time. I only knew the bear market. I was darkness. I was born in the dark. I was born in pitch black in the middle of the woods. Inside of a swamp near a pig's belly. My mother had to cover me in pig's fat just to keep me warm in the middle of the swamp late at night. I was born in the dark. I was born in the bear. I came out of the bear markets. JOYSTREAM is going. Finally, right? That's another one of my baby cakes. My sweetie pies, right? Look, it's got an inverted head and shoulder. Play that. You know what I mean? Look at that. I mean, do what I can't tell you what to do, but do whatever makes you happy. But, I mean, look, if I delete all the work and just look, or if I hide the work for a second, that's what we'll do. Bam. Inverted head and shoulder to the upside on JOYSTREAM, right? 36% gains possibly coming. All right. And now we're going. See, we're mooning now. Just like I said we would. I even called where it was going to go based on the length of the huge pole and the algorithmic move to the upside. It's so insane. I have never, you know, calling price action like this is kind of draining for me personally. It's like it's like I've been like extremely accurate for like days on end now. It's pretty nuts to me. Like eventually my brain's gonna like overload, but like maybe not. Maybe this is just how I live. This is how I stay alive, baby. 75X up now 100% on the live with you. Banging on them. Banging on them. See? Does anyone else have Ivan's song stuck in their head? Ivan's song. I don't know what that means. Oh, this one was hot right here, right? This song was like crazy. What do you think of meme on Mexi? I don't know much about it. Trade it if you want to trade it. You know? You should definitely go all in. I'm becoming addicted to the stream. Holy, it's pumping. Oh yeah. I told you it was pumping, dude. What do you think I was born yesterday? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Send in those super chats for TA and deep dive. Let me know how you feel. Help fund the stream. Become a part of the movement. Feel like you gave something. You feel like you won $106 in chat revenue. 619 people on the live. Unbelievable what's going on tonight. Business is booming, to say the least. Join the trading group today if you want this knowledge. We're not a signals group. We're a knowledge group. We give you the education to take yourself to the next level. All right? Price is going to have to toy with the 21 SMA. Dude, I work harder on Saturday than I did throughout the week. How is that possible? It's insane. But I had a good day with my kids. I had a good day at a Cadillac dealership. Spent like 2 hours in there getting in every single car, looking at all their different options, finding out like, you know, you could spend $200,000 on their top V Series. It's a $200,000 car. Can you believe that? Their number one SUV, 200 grand, man. Look at that thing, Moon, dude. 3585 now? Are you kidding me? Let's go, baby. And look at the double bottom there. Look at the clean double bottom. Insane, right? Beep, beep, beep. That one's too fast for me. 150 is too much. The market's out of control. Still pulling back though. Like I just want to take what it's giving me on the weekends. You know? Can sell 25% at market, leave the rest in, you know? I just don't want to wake up losing money. I don't want to wake up to lost money when I've been up a few times, you know? I mean, this 15 minutes says it's about to get lit, so we'll see. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. We're back above 35K. Anything could happen. I like what I'm seeing. Remember, we're live on Twitter all the time, broadcasting live. Now Twitter says you're broadcasting. I really like that. Pretty cool, man. You know? No, man, he's the man, dude. You're the man, Gary. Freaking awesome. Anyway, you know, taking profits never killed nobody. Is tonight going to be the biggest pump of my life and I'm going to miss out? You know what I mean? If every time I take green, then I can't lose. That's how I look at it, especially when I'm like live, you know? And I don't mind taking small gains. You do that 10 times, this is scalping, you know? Just the 1 hour looks, it's flipping though, like shoulder, head, and shoulder. I'm gonna make my last assessment. 2 hour, my favorite time frame, so beat up. JOYSTREAM looks real interesting to me. Everything depends on Bitcoin though. Bitcoin dumps, nothing will go. It'll all kind of like, all we need is sideways price action and Bitcoin can get crazy. So what you're looking for here now is hidden bullish. Look, you have it right there. That's hidden bullish. That should fly. Like, you should be able to double down now on the trade and then just take it for what it is. Like, this should pump hard right now. Hidden bullish should make this thing pump so hard, it's ridiculous. And we should finally get to 35,128 for the first time tonight. Show me the magic that's supposed to occur here, because I know what's supposed to happen. When you get hidden bullish, you break the high of the high inside the divergence 95% of the time. When you get low stochastics, oof. Look at the 1 minute. Trading the smalls. That would be another W. Shoulder, head, kind of right shoulder dump. This is the 30-second, you know, so I'm like, yeah, it looks like it's going to tank. I'm out. I can get back in on another roll. It just doesn't seem to be moving. I'm taking it again. I was supposed to leave it, right? But hey, I keep taking profits. It's not going to hurt me. I'd rather keep my account green, not lose money. Number one rule. Do not lose money in trading. Number one rule. Do not lose funds. All right. That looks like a head and shoulder pattern to me that's going to dump to the 200 SMA there. Lose most of the gains and we'll have to rebuild again. Let me give my final assessment for Bitcoin. I'm out for the night. I'm going to delete all my old work and we're just going to look at it again. I'll start with like the 5-day chart and just kind of assess. 5-day just got above the 200 SMA. You know when that happens, things boom. That means we're about to explode. See that? If we stay above this level on the 5-day chart, we are going to get a massive move to the upside that you would not. People are just going to be like, it could happen tomorrow. Sometimes the biggest pumps happen on the weekends. We don't want too much of a pump because they don't want to see the CME gap. Remember, they're always watching. Them boys are watching. They don't want CME gaps. They don't like the gaps. So tomorrow, 2 p.m., I believe the CME opens. That's when we'll probably get the biggest pump for Bitcoin. Until then, they'll probably keep the price hovering around. But look, this looks like again, many times I open up a long, stop loss on the lower side of the 200 SMA, and just you're gone. This could really be a massive pump. I know it seems unlikely. People don't really get it, but people that watch the market as long as I have seen so many anomalies that the beginners have never seen. You guys have never seen these types of anomalies that can really occur. It's insane. I mean, I'm so passionate about this market because I can't, like, when things get crazy, it gets crazy. Like this crazy. But even the 3-day chart, bullish, see, turning bullish right now. So everyone's saying, will we put, now see, the whole world believes we'll pull back. And so it's likely that we will not now. Now you've even other people starting to, talk about the Livermore cylinder. To me, it looks less like a cylinder, but, it could be a bullish megaphone. I see it as just a bear flag, a bull flag. You don't even need to call it a cylinder. Like, it's a bull flag. The 12-hour wants the blast to the upside, period. Right? Entry near the bottom of the pattern or close to it with the move to the upside here. And there's a chance we get the rally. So I see the bigger time frame giving the go-ahead for a possible big pump for Bitcoin. You keep your stop loss even below that wick right there. So something I like to do is open up a long-term trade with my USD and see where it goes. So what I'll do is I'll set up a long-term trade on the 12-hour that then I won't touch. So right now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the long-term trade. So I'll go to my 12-hour. I'm going to delete all my work here. And Bitcoin's still flat at right where I left it at. I'm not stressing it. I took my money, man. You can't stress price action. There'll always be another trade. There'll always be another time. There'll always be something else. Do I trade enough? Look at this. This is insane. But I'm buying all the bottoms and I'm selling all the tops, You don't want this the other way around with greens on top, red, that's how or reds on the bottom. I don't know how it would look, but yeah, greens on top, reds on the bottom. I mean, you're buying the tops and you're selling. You want your stuff to look like this. You want the greens on the bottom and the reds on the top. You don't want it to look the other way. That means something's not right, And that was the notch of the stop loss. And the amount of watch hours we have now, like, we beat this algorithm. Like, they're like, these people like the stream. We get so much, retention on the stream because we're teaching all the time. It's a constant teach-a-thon. So there we have it. I'll switch over to USD, perpetual. Oh, I got to redraw the whole thing on USD perpetual. I can't believe that. That's so crazy, right? But I will. My hand hurts so bad from charting today. On a Saturday, my hand hurts. Look, it's going lower. My sell was nice so far. Dude, my hand is aching. I shouldn't complain about that. I'm happy. I'm blessed to have an aching hand. That means I have a great job that I love and I'm using a lot of my capabilities. So I am blessed that my hand aches. It's the best thing that could ever happen to me. And I'm someone that needs a challenge every day. I don't want to take days off. Just because it's Saturday, do I want to sit there and do nothing? No, I want to make sure I accomplish something with my life and feel good. Tomorrow, I want to wake up and feel blessed with my family on Sunday morning, All right, so it's a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio, which I like a lot, okay? So I use full port on these. I hit long, 43,617, and the stop loss is 32,762. All right, I could either make 0.1 Bitcoin, which is $3,000, or lose 0.044, all right, which is 1,200. So I'm risking 1,200 for $3,000. All right. I want to use the whole port a little less lev. So there I'm going to risk $90 to gain 3,006. Almost 3,000, a little less, right? Or yeah, that's $3,000, that's 300. Yes, 900. I'm gonna risk $900 if I lose the trade. 89% of my entire portfolio. All right. If I lose the trade, now I could cut it off beforehand. All right. And there we go, man. And it's set in stone. That's something I'll just let sit, and I'll try not to think about. All right. And attempt not to close it until the right time. All right. And 35,010 now, back a little lower, right? So bigger time frames look okay for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing here. So that's one thing on the 12. All right. I have it set in stone on my other things. So we have the exact trade set on this on MEXC. 4 hours getting a little spent for me, but I see it getting at least to the top of the pattern. So I see the 4 hour pushing us to here. And then we'll go from there. But I see the 4 hour moving us higher. All right. I really do. And then from there, we'll reconvene. But I see the 4 hour pushing us to the upside. Look, a shoulder, a head, a bit of a right shoulder. Boom. Little struggles tonight and some low liquidity. I wouldn't be surprised if the 1 hour, just remember the 1 hour's in this channel here. Just flag out the 1 hour, make sure it keeps in a flag, and then it's likely to continue up. Might wait a few hours. Boom. And then the 4 hour continues. So I see a move. I see this continuing to the upside based on the moving averages, and I could be wrong, but that's what I see happening. And then tomorrow morning when I start my update, we're on our way up or somewhat more sideways on our way to the top of the channel. And if we break this level and do a bearish retest, we are dumping. If we lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour, we are dumping. So look out for those two things. If we do that, and that could happen tonight, we could dump tonight. Anything is possible. Always have a protective stop. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I am out for the night. I had no idea this stream was going to go as long as it did. If there's any super chats that I missed, I will get to them. Definitely recommend watching the Livermore documentary after this ends. Good video. Thank you for saying that. You're the man. I would love to say a massive thank you for all your love and support through this amazing journey. I love being a lifer. The 99 is real. God bless. Shout out to you, man. I'm really happy that you said that. And the only thing I don't like weeks of casters bears. What's up, bro? You know you're at the meme coin on MEXC. And shout out to Fidel. We'll take a look at meme just because you said it. And look, now we're down at 34,980. Good thing I took my profits, right? I'm selling these local tops every time somehow. Both times I sold, we dipped right after it. I took my profit. Anyone be careful too. All the setups look great. Everything looks amazing, but you never know. Bitcoin could switch it and get us a dump. And I'd like to do meme coin Fidel because I love you. Maybe for a long time, but I got to get out. It's so down and low, man. I'm going to bounce for the day. I love you, Fidel, though, and I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right, everyone, I'm out for the night. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful update and then another beautiful live stream for the weekly candle close.